Hello, it's Alan. You don't know me. There's a word that's been tossed around over the past couple years, and I want to make sure that everybody really understands what it is. So, if you've been following the news, especially since the last election and the incidents that happened on January 26th January 6th after the last election, you've heard a term that has been thrown around called Christian nationalism. And I'm not sure that everybody really understands what Christian nationalism is. It's a concept, and I don't even want to call it a theology because it's not. It's a concept that's very prevalent in evangelical Christianity, and it is different than patriotism. Very different. So, patriotism is a good thing. We're supposed to be proud of our country. We're supposed to be able to look at our country and admit that, yes, we have done some very bad things and we have some bad issues, but we're still proud of the good that we've done in the world. If you look over the past 250 years, the amount of substance, the amount of good that has come out of America has been unbelievable. Now, there's been some bad that has gone along with it as well, and we can't ignore that. But we are supposed to be proud of our country. Now, how does that differ from Christian nationalism? And is Christian nationalism bad? Yes, it is. Christian nationalism is a concept, again, like I said, it's very prevalent through evangelical Christianity, which believes that God has a very special place in history for America. They believe that God ordained America to exist and that God has a more favored purpose for America than any other nation. And if you look at it and you sort of play it out, you can sort of see how that plays into our politics at this point. Back through the 70s and 80s, the Democratic Party was really demonized by the GOP and really by American Christianity to where they were evil. The Democrats, in the minds of evangelical Protestantism and American Christianity, they are evil. Now, while I cannot agree and back various platforms of the Democratic Party, Democratic people are not evil. So, under the current political structure that we have, or the climate that we have, there is a person that is deemed as the savior of America. It is the person who is going to bring America back to where we need to be. So, how do you recognize Christian nationalism? Well, if you're ever online and you look and you see a cross, which is the symbol of Christianity, that is draped by an American flag, that is Christian nationalism. If you look online and you see a picture of President Trump, former President Trump, with Jesus behind him, putting his arms around him or walking with him, that is Christian nationalism. You need to run. You need to run very far and very fast. Why is that bad? That is bad because in Christianity, we are taught in Orthodox Christianity, and Paul writes about it, that there is no Jew or Greek, slave or free. Christ is for all. There is no nation on this earth that has precedence in God's sight above any other nation. We are all on the same footing. just like us as individuals. We are all on the same footing when we come to Christ. So, that's just a little lesson on what Christian nationalism is, why it is so dangerous, and why it is not Christian teaching or Christian doctrine.